This is card 21. It says, the law of attraction treats my imagination as reality. Cool. Let's read and see what they mean by that. The universe, which is responding to the thoughts you are thinking, does not distinguish between a thought from your observation of some observed reality and a thought brought about by your imagination. In either case, the thought equals your point of attraction, and if you focus upon it long enough, it will become your reality. You can make it happen. You can make it happen. So, leftover cards for the second part of your reading. Only need one more for your second part of the reading. So, Pisces, and there you are as the moon card. Wow. The overall energy is the Three of Cups. Look how beautiful this card is. 2 cups of love being poured into one. This is a very celebratory card with lots of love, and it has a lot to do with a reunion that's very possible in this reading with someone. Okay? So let's keep reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe this is why you are so excited about this reunion. I feel like somebody's coming in here and wants to offer a commitment. Because I feel like it took a very, very long time for them to show up. This is the slowest moving energy in the whole tarot deck. They're bringing a huge pentacle. But they move so slow, the horse barely takes a step like, I don't know, once every, 20 years. It is that slow. But it looks like it's coming in. It's in your highest energy. So you were waiting for a commitment or an offer of some sort. I think you've been apart and they're coming back. And they have that pentacle. Oh my goodness. No wonder you're happy. No wonder. You have the Three of Swords. You were so sad during this separation. Your heart was hurt. They didn't want a commitment. I think, obviously you were apart because they're coming back in, okay? So, here's the sadness. It's the truth and clarity that was hurting your heart, that they weren't ready for a commitment, apparently, because it took them a while. It took them some time to think about what they really want, and they needed, for some reason, to be apart from you to figure that out. I have the Six of Swords next to the Three of Swords. So you are moving forward from the Three of Swords. You're picking up swords of truth and of clarity. You're moving away from dark skies, dark waters, into the light, into a beautiful place. This is the second slowest moving card in the deck. So you've been really working on yourself. You've really been seeking out that truth and that clarity, and boy, is it helping you move forward. Here I have the moon under the Knight of Pentacles and next to the Three of Cups. This is your card, Pisces, in the tarot deck. The energy is the moon here is shining a path forward, and it's under the Knight of Pentacles. I think it has to do with bringing them back into your life. I think your path forward has to do with someone returning to your life. This is something hidden that's going to be revealed, or a surprise, or something that has something's going to be, and you're going to be enlightened about something. I think you're going to be enlightened that and surprised, and also something will be revealed. And I think that surprise is that someone returning here with a different outlook. I have the Chariot on the other side of Three of Cups, and under the Six of Swords. This is the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. But this is all about moving forward. And so you are, you can pick up speed. I think once they come in, you will be picking up speed with the Chariot being here. It's all about moving forward. It's under the Six of Swords, which is slow. But the Chariot, all you have to do is snap the reins, and there you go. You can go, go, go. I have the Four of Pentacles under the moon. So this is hanging on to your pentacles. They come back. This is what you've been doing, is hanging on to what you got left, okay, what you have. And it's plenty to worry about, to hang on to. And that's what you've been doing, holding tight, You've been sad, holding on to your pentacles, just trying to get by, just trying to get over this person and move forward, which is kind of a slow process for you, but then they return. I have the World next to the Four of Pentacles and under the Three of Cups. They're going to offer you a new life cycle. Wow, beautiful. They're going to offer you what you wanted. They didn't want to be without you. They discovered that because otherwise they wouldn't be coming back. I have the Fool next to the World and under the Chariot. You're moving forward from this Fool's energy. You're entering a new life cycle and entering a new world, a new life cycle from the Fool's energy. I think the two of you kind of leaped into things a little bit too fast. And we're both living in the energy of the Fool, like living day by day, moment by moment, head in the clouds, not worrying about anything, not thinking about the future, and then you reach the edge of the cliff. That's why it's called the Fool, is because usually you're not on the same page at the same time. One person starts to look forward towards the future, and the other one is like having fun in the Fool's energy. Why would they want to leave that? So things have changed. They're coming out of that Fool's energy too now. Wow. So I have the Two of Cups next to the Six of Swords. They are a soulmate. You did leap into things a little too fast. If this is your reading, it turned out like it was more like a friends with benefits. It felt like relationship, but you are friends. You're friends first with love. There's the Moon again, okay? And this is a very nice relationship, but this was in the Fool's energy. I had the Emperor next to the Two of Cups, male or female. All cards are male or female, and the Kings and Queens are very mature thinking. The Emperor here, male or female. The card for Aries. Aries might be strong in someone's chart here. The Emperor, though, you're holding true to yourself now. It's like you know what you want, and you're not going to settle for anything less than what you want. You're very well liked and respected by others, and also might be a leader in your profession with that card. So you know you don't want friends with benefits. You know that you have a cup of love for this person, and you know that you want something solid and secure now. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been long enough to get to this point. I have the Queen of Swords next to the Emperor. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. Here you are. You've got your sword up. You're becoming the Emperor, very self-protectant, very self-aware, and stubborn in a good way, that you're holding out for what works for you, what you need in your life. So you're going to ask for the truth. You're going to ask for the clarity, but you're also going to speak your truth and clarity with this sword. Very strong Libra in this card, even though the other signs could also be, any of the air signs could go with that card. I have the Ten of Cups under the Two of Cups and next to the Chariot. Well, that Two of Cups is turning the Ten of Cups, and you're moving forward after this reunion. You're heading towards a beautiful, equal exchange of love. There's sunshine and rainbows. There's union between two people. It's a very family-oriented card. Beautiful, loving relationship. Now, yes, and here they are. They're not only coming back with a pentacle. Here's the Knight. That's the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Cups. They're returning with the offer. They love you. They want to spend their life with you. They don't want to lose you. And they realize it now. I have the Five of Swords right next to the Knight of Cups and under the Queen of Swords. So the Five of Swords, picking up those swords of truth and clarity. You're demanding them, actually, and you're speaking about them. It's all about the walking away, because they left. They left the situation instead of dealing with it. But now they're back, and you just need to get some clarification on what was going on in their minds. Because now they return with love and the Pentacle. I have the Eight of Cups under the Ten of Cups and next to the Fool. Yes, you turned your back on the Fool's energy. You also turned your back on the love you had to. You had to walk away because they walked away. And they weren't willing to, in the beginning, to have a commitment. They liked the Fool's energy, and you just turned your back on it. Okay? There's the moon again in your reading, Pisces, shining the light. This is what's really helped all this come together for them to return, to give this serious thought. I have the wheel, and the universe is here. Beautiful, the almighty, powerful universe. The wheel, they have a hold of it. And they're trying to steer you and them into the right direction, the direction they want you to go in life for happiness. So, you needed to walk away. You needed to turn your back for them to really consider this relationship sincerely. They are returning with a sincere cup of love, a sincere offer here, a sincere reunion. Two of Pentacles is next to the wheel and under the Five of Swords. You try to stay balanced through this whole thing. It's a big deal in going through what you've been going through with this relationship. So picking up those swords in truth and clarity, you're trying to maintain. You're trying to keep your balance, and you got pentacles in each arm. You can only stand this way for so long before you topple over, but you do maintain, and you let them explain themselves, and that allows the universe to help move this relationship forward. Oh my God. It looks like things are turning out the way you want. Like I say, if this does not resonate with you, doesn't sound like your reading, it's probably not your reading. Not this time. These are all general. So unless you want a private reading, we can get more specific. If I can say that right. So let's get a card from your guardian angels and spirit guides here. Here we go. It's the Six of Emotion. I'm going to read it to you. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. Someone's coming back in here, and it will be unexpected. It's going to be a surprise. It's beautiful. It's lovely for those of you who are longing for this to happen.